There becomes a point for everybody where they say, hey, I need a sales coach. I need a sales mentor. I'm looking for ways to increase my skills, my talents, and capabilities. So the question comes up, who is the best HVAC sales trainer on the market, and what can they do for you? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Bell, coming to you live from Sacramento, California, on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you for HVAC technicians' sales secrets. So this question comes up a lot because people say, hey, I want to increase my skills, my talents, my capabilities. And this is really a nuanced question. There are a lot of really good sales coaches, sales trainers, sales experts in the world of heating and air. And then there's a few really bad ones that are out there that cause a lot of problems for you, and they're not so ethical. So for you, what it really comes down to is, where are you in your sales process? Where are you in your career? Now, I've got my $13 whiteboard here, and we've got closing rates at 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%. We've got some different closing rates across the board and capabilities for you. And so the person that you're going to find that takes you from 20 to 30 may not be the same person that takes you from 30 to 40. And it's not going to be the same person that takes you from 30 to 40 that's going to take you from 40 to 50. And one of the things that you're going to find is, when you're struggling, you tend to match your personality. You tend to try to take the comfortable route because, like, hey, what can I do? How can I get here? So I would challenge you this. I would find the best sales coach, the best trainer, the best sales expert that you can get that is just slightly or really outside of your comfort zone. And I'm not talking ethics. I'm not talking morals. I'm talking like things that you might say and things that you might do. So I will share with you. Yesterday, I'm driving, and so one of the things I like to do is I like to role play with ChatGPT. And so I gave ChatGPT a scenario, and I said, give me the 5 out of 10 answer. So it spits out the 5 out of 10 answer. And I said, give me the 10 out of 10 answer. And it still wasn't aggressive enough for my personality. So then I go, hey, ChatGPT, give me the 15 out of 10. Give me the 20 out, give me the 30. And it wasn't until I was like, give me the 40 out of 10 that it was something that I would be willing to say, because it was a point where I needed to call somebody out for what that they were doing. And the reason that I bring this up is, the best HVAC sales trainer is going to be the person that says, hey, listen, you've got skills and talents that have gotten you this far, and that's great. But we're going to have to step you outside of your comfort zone and have you tell different stories that are true, right? Don't make anything up. We're going to have you ask more difficult questions that are hard for not just you, but also for the consumer. We're going to have to work with you on being silent. We're going to have to work with you on the way that you give your presentation and the things that you're going to say. So the best HVAC sales trainer is going to be the person who pushes your budget. Like, hey, Scott, I don't like dudes that wear, Hawaiian t-shirts and have bald hair and blue eyes. Fine. Go talk to Sam Wakefield. Go talk to Doug Wyatt. Both those dudes are fantastic. They're awesome. They're both people I know that have really good skills and talents to help you do what you need to do. Go talk to them, right? But here's the thing. Whatever you decide to do, find somebody who's going to say, hey, listen, you're not doing these things right. A good sales coach, a good sales trainer, a good sales mentor, a good sales expert is going to call you out and say, here's the things that you're doing right, and here's the things that you're doing wrong. And so, like, here's the other thing. Sometimes you as an individual are going to have to pay for this on your own. You're going to have to go out and make some magic happen and reach into your pocket and pull out your dinero and say, hey, I want to pay here. It's interesting that I will have people reach out to me and say, hey, I want to do some training with you. And then we jump on a phone and I say, hey, here's how I work and here's what the investment is. And they're, well, let me go see if I could get my boss to pay for it. I'm like, listen, nobody's going to take this as seriously as you, especially if when you invest in it. And so part of the best sales trainers they're going to pull you aside and go, hey, look, at some point you have to put in on your education. Like, there's plenty of things I would rather have had somebody else pay for me, but I had to make the investment. So the best sales trainer is going to tell you the truth, and they're going to call things out, and they're going to say what it is. Hey, here is your situation. Here's what you're up against. Here's what you need to know. Here's how we're going to work. And then, you know what? The best sales coaches and the best sales trainers are also going to encourage you when you're down. Like, they're not going to, like, I can't hold people's hands. Like, that's not in me. Like, so if someone's like, hey, Scott, I want you to hold my hand. I'm like, I don't do that. Right. So, like, I'm telling you this right now because you're like, hey, Scott, I want to hire you. I want to work with you. I don't hold hands. You're a grown person. Or you're a grown man, you're a grown woman. There is a 99% chance that it's a man, because I guess like a 0.01% stat that women watch my channel, because I take a look at my Google Analytics. So you want somebody who's going to tell you like it is. Like, hey, here's what the problem is. Today, I'm on a call with my diet coach, Eric. And I'm like, give me a real world assessment of where we're at. Like, shoot straight with me. And he's like, hey, we're just slightly off target. You got a couple of adjustments you need to make, but all else you're doing fine. A good coach, a good mentor is going to pat you on the back when it's time, and they're going to chew you out when it's time. They're going to have respectfully. All right? Anytime that someone's like, they're screaming and yelling at me, I'm like, I'm not in the military. My dad's not around anymore. There's not a person on this planet that could get away with yelling at me. Right? Don't yell at me. You can have a conversation. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me you don't like it, but there's no reason to ever yell at me, especially in a coaching situation, right? I already don't feel good about the situation as it is because my numbers are off, but I don't need somebody to yell at me. So the best sales training coach expert is going to be able to help you. Now, if you're looking for one, you should set up a criteria. What are the things that I want to see? What are the things that I'm trying to achieve? And at the end of the day, if you go to a sales coach, if you go to a sales expert and you say, here's the things that I'm trying to do, and they say, hey, I don't do that, you know, you got the wrong person, right? Like if somebody came to me and go, hey, Scott, I really want some help with accounting. I'm like, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. But if they're like, hey, Scott, I really want to work on my closing process, I'm like, I am that guy. Hey, Scott, I really want to move my comfort zone. I'm that guy. Hey, Scott, I really want to work on word tracks. I'm that guy. I happen to write the biggest book on word tracks on the freaking planet. Nobody else has written one bigger, right? I'm that guy. So like, you're going to want to say, here's the things that I'm really trying to achieve, and here's the things that I'm not. That's how you figure out who the best HVAC sales trainer, best HVAC sales expert is. And just as one last reminder, most sales trainers are going to keep you in the 20, 30, 40%, and there's nothing wrong with that because everybody grows. A sales expert's probably going to take you from 40, 50, 60 and beyond. And sometimes occasionally that's one person who can do all of that. Most of the time what happens when it comes to sales coaching and sales training, most sales coaches and trainers live in this range because that's what they're consistently working with. They bring in the cattle call. They have a whole bunch of salespeople, sometimes technicians that they work with, and they're like, hey, dude, you're at 20, we got to get you to 30. And you're at 30, we got to get you to 35 or 40. That's just the way that it is. You got one of three things to do from here. Just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.